Thank you, Brian, and I think you did a better job than I've done in the last 46 years. Well done. So, it's my pleasure to now begin what I like to think of as the overview and outlook part of today's meeting. It's going to be a little long, so fasten your seatbelts. We're a complex, diverse company with a great story to tell. We're all proud of it. So, here goes. I'll begin by providing a report to you, our shareholders, on Aecon's financial and operational performance in 2016, followed by an overview of the important projects our teams have already completed, and then the projects we're currently working on. I'll delve into Aecon's outlook for 2017 and beyond, concluding with the strategic plan designed to enable us to capitalize on the significant opportunities ahead. To begin, the most important part of what we do, safety, and we heard from Mike earlier, I'm pleased to report that Aecon posted yet another year of strong health and safety performance. With more than 26 million hours of work completed by Aecon employees and our subcontractors over the past year, we continue to see a reduction in overall incidents with 0 lost time injuries and an overall increase in our leading safety activities. Over the past decade, we've reduced our non-lost time injuries by a remarkable 77% through a focus on leading indicators, essentially getting ahead of potential issues as each and every employee keeps safety top of mind. We launched several new safety initiatives that carry forward into 2017, such as comprehensive in-class and road driver training for employees with company vehicles. And we're thrilled to pilot what we call an ergo skeleton, a first for the industry to capture best lifting practices and behaviors to prevent back injuries. Recognition of these efforts makes us very proud, and on that note, our teams received industry safety awards across the country. And just to name a few, the Safety Excellence Award by the National Capital Heavy Construction Association, the Outstanding Achievement in Safety Award by the Ontario General Contractors and the Ministry of Labour, and we were recognized by key clients Enbridge and Suncor for our safety achievements. Shifting gears now to our principal objective, delivering shareholder value. 2016 was another year of success for Aecon, and we're incredibly proud of all that was accomplished with your support. As Aecon has grown and evolved, it's become increasingly important to define who we are. A nod to our ticker symbol on the Toronto Stock Exchange, yes, but those 3 letters, A-R-E, or R, encompass so much more. As an organization, we are safe, we are profitable, we are diversified, and we are a partner of choice. Reviewing Aecon's 2016 results, we saw revenue and new awards reach record levels while making solid progress in profitability. Over the course of the year, we reached several milestones, including record annual revenue of $3.2 billion, a 10% increase over 2015, demonstrating the value of diversity in our business. Year-end backlog of $4.2 billion, a 29% increase, with increased longer duration backlog providing greater visibility and stability. Record new contract awards of $4.2 billion were booked in 2016, an increase of 18%. And for the 6th consecutive year, Aecon's Board of Directors approved an annual dividend increase to 50 cents per share, up from 46 cents, an increase of 9%. And we continue to build off this success with solid progress being made so far in 2017. Aecon is very much defined by the projects we work on, and last year saw us advance several large-scale ones. Across the company, we have more than 20 major projects underway with contract values of more than $100 million each. And of course, we have a few valued in the billions of dollars, all representing an impressive cross-section of expertise from each of our 4 segments infrastructure, concessions, energy, and mining. I'm very proud of the team of specialists across the company, and they're right through the group here, who have steadfastly built these projects and partnerships over the past year, truly connecting communities, as we like to say at Aecon. Some of the projects that reached successful completion include the Port Mann Waterline Tunnel Project, which doubles the capacity of the old water main and provides enhanced earthquake and river erosion resiliency to ensure the continued delivery of drinking water to Metro Vancouver residents. Aecon and its joint venture partners have closed the loop with the completion of the Northeast Anthony Henday Drive project. Now, thanks to this first-rate example of a project completed under the P3 model, an estimated 40,000 motorists will have unparalleled access into and around the city of Edmonton. Our mining team successfully completed our civil works contract for Suncor Energy at its new Fort Hills mine in Alberta, and as a testament to our diverse offering, we also carried out the construction of the site's new ore processing plant. In Saskatchewan, the Regina Wastewater Treatment Plant reached substantial completion in December 2016. Recognized as the largest and most successful P3 in the Canadian water sector, this key project enhances Aecon's position as an industry leader in the water and wastewater space, with numerous opportunities in our bidding pipeline. On the K+S Potash Legacy Mine site in Saskatchewan, we completed around $1 billion worth of work, mechanical, civil, piping, and electrical, on this greenfield project, with a notable 8 million hours expended without a lost time injury. The Peter Sutherland Generating Station north of Smooth Rock Falls in Northern Ontario is a new 2-unit hydropower station providing 28 megawatts of power to the provincial grid. And in January 2017, we reached substantial completion on the Toronto Transportation Commission's Shepherd West Station. We're also pleased to work on the integrated GO platform at the Downsview Station, which will complete by the end of 2017, in time for the opening of the entire extension. These projects and these teams ensure that we are successful, that our clients are satisfied with the work delivered, and that we are creating shareholder value. Moving forward in 2017, our focus is on the successful execution of the projects in our backlog and nurturing relationships with our valued clients. We continue to reach significant milestones across our portfolio in Canada and internationally. For example, here in Eastern Canada, the Region of Waterloo Ion LRT project. This project is one of the most transformative developments in the region of Waterloo's history, changing the way people connect within the community. I'm happy to report construction is expected to be complete in the third quarter of 2017. And you can see us moving right along. The only thing that's a problem on this project is that the Bombardier trains, you've read all about them in the newspapers, will be late, but we will get there. The Eglinton Crosstown LRT project. This is the largest P3 infrastructure project in Canadian history. The resources required have been just as monumental, with over 250 Aecon employees working on the project. This project is a true testament to the diverse service offering that defines Aecon's competitive advantage, as we've called upon our business unit leads in utilities, engineering, and foundations for the expertise required to fulfill a large part of the work. All 15 stations are under construction, and we've completed 90% of the project design work. Our Crosslinks team is currently on target to complete the project by 2021. It really is an interesting aerial view of the entire project and every one of the stations. And it gives you a feel for the the significant size really is transforming the city from east to west. The Eglinton East tunnels. Before Aecon and its joint venture partners were awarded the $5 billion mega contract to build the Eglinton Crosstown LRT, Metrolinx, our client, called upon Aecon's team to first address the excavation of 2 tunnels to facilitate the flow of below-grade traffic transit in both directions across the city. The tunnels are set to be completed next month. 2016 proved to be a pivotal year in the preparation and planning for the beginning of the Darlington Nuclear Refurbishment Project's first unit outage. All planned materials were delivered, all tools were readied, and training program began at our state-of-the-art full-scale reactor mock-up to ensure our skilled employees were fully prepared. Now let's take a look at a video created by our client, Ontario Power Generation, showcasing the progress made to date. To see all these Aecon maple leaf hard hats on the project and on everybody's head. In Western Canada, the John Hart Generating Station project. This time-lapsed video footage you see on the screen shows the innovative work being carried out by our team underground. In May, our joint venture completed the powerhouse concrete construction 4 months ahead of schedule. Also completed was the tail race concrete, intake excavation, and 75% of the tunneling. I was very proud to lead our board of directors on a tour of this project last year. We are on target for service commencement in 2018. The Annacis Island Wastewater Treatment Plant project, a 50-50 joint venture that Aecon is involved with, $250 million contract given to us by Metro Vancouver to carry out work on the Stage 5 Phase 1 expansion. Work commenced just a couple of months ago in April and is expected to be complete in 2021. And internationally, the Bermuda Airport Development Project. Building upon our expertise in airport development and innovative partnerships, we achieved commercial and financial close on Bermuda's L.F. Wade International Airport redevelopment project in March of 2017. I had the pleasure to attend the groundbreaking ceremonies with the great Aecon team who made it all happen. Aecon arranged for the financing of the project and will operate and redevelop the airport in partnership with the Government of Bermuda and the Canadian Commercial Corporation, an agency of the Canadian government. This landmark B3 project will deliver a state-of-the-art terminal for the people of Bermuda and continues to grow Aecon's international profile. I'm so proud of the multidisciplinary team who have worked on this cool project. Each of these projects have something significant in common. They connect communities, homes, and people while protecting the ecosystems in which we operate through end-to-end sustainability. At Aecon, how we build things matter is just as important as building things that matter. You'll see on the screen a few of the accolades we received just this past year for our corporate social responsibility efforts. Not to be overlooked, the most important function of a great company is to have a great team. Additionally, Aecon is also pleased to once again be recognized as one of the best employers in Canada for the 10th year running, and we will continue to strive to sustain this performance for years to come. And here's 3 50-year-plus employees still building the best airports and highways. Interactions and relationships with stakeholders are of increasing importance as we build cities and communities. Across Canada, Aecon continues to work collaboratively with Indigenous communities through our defined principles of partnership. We currently have 24 partnerships with Indigenous groups and are working with 288 Indigenous apprentices as we speak. Now let's turn our attention to Aecon's strategic plan and outlook as we move through 2017 and beyond. Our focus continues to be on the successful execution of the projects in our backlog and on growing our recurring revenue work with our clients. Following revenue growth in 2016, we expect 2017 to be on a par with last year as we partake in significant bidding activity to continue to build our backlog. There are 5 core elements that comprise Aecon's strategic path. 1, our people and their safety. We're committed to the further development of our 12,000 strong employees and industry-leading safety programs. Superior shareholder value. Leveraging our vertical and horizontal integration capabilities and ensuring collaboration across our diverse businesses to create synergies, cost savings, and enhancing our commercial culture to deliver superior shareholder value. Partnerships and alliances. Building strong partnerships and alliances, including joint venture arrangements, public-private partnerships, and long-term relationships with valued clients across the country. Prudent risk management. Monitoring projects at all stages of development through a dedicated project controls team to ensure complex projects are provided with state-of-the-art management controls. And harnessing innovation, fostering a culture of advancement and forward-thinking across our company by providing a forum to facilitate innovation, our Innovation Council. Now let's take a look at each of Aecon's 4 segments and what we can expect moving forward through 2017. In the infrastructure segment, Aecon expects continued success in pursuits, mostly with partners. We see multi-billion-dollar commitments across levels of government, and the long-term nature of the available programs provides visibility and growth opportunities and supports our target of doubling infrastructure revenue within 5 years. In 2017, we expect a strong bidding pipeline with over $25 billion worth of bids in progress and numerous additional large-scale projects expected under P3 and other procurement models. The rollout of mid-sized projects in the $100 million to $500 million range in civil, transportation, and water and the wastewater sectors is expected to grow in 2017 and 18. And recently, because we've seen some pullback from our U.S. and international competitors in Canada as they focus on developing opportunities in the U.S., we expect this will mitigate competitive pressure here in Canada. In collaborations with Aecon's 3 construction segments, Aecon Concessions provides our public and private sector partners with the integrated knowledge and expertise required to execute large-scale infrastructure projects that require private finance and long-term operation and maintenance solutions. Financial close on the Bermuda International Airport was reached in March 2017. We also launched Skyport, a wholly owned Aecon Concessions entity that has assumed the existing airport in Bermuda's operations, the maintenance and commercial functions, and will manage and coordinate the overall delivery of the project over a 30-year concession term. We also see stable future revenue through our participation as concessionaire on the Waterloo and Eglinton light rail projects. In Aecon's mining segment, we have right-sized and combined our mining and energy operations in the West to scale and manage the volume of work and opportunities in the current market environment. Oil sands production and reclamation work is expected to increase in 2017 following the Alberta wildfires, as existing producers increase throughput production and a new operating site comes online later this year. Existing potash work has ramped down during the second quarter, and we expect lower volumes. However, we're exploring numerous mine site installation opportunities that are currently at the engineering phase, including working with Canadian clients and local partners in international locations, such as Mexico, the US, and South America. Aecon's energy segment proudly manages and delivers critical energy projects to our clients. The $2 billion Darlington Nuclear Refurbishment Project provides long-term revenue consistency for Aecon. The Bruce Power Nuclear Refurbishment Program, currently in development and procurement, provides long-term predictability for significant growth in the nuclear segment. We remain focused on doubling our nuclear revenues within the next 5 years. Master service agreements secured over the last few years will provide utilities growth in 2017 and beyond through gas and telecommunications network upgrades. As well, we see an increased demand for significant utility integration on transportation projects. Mainline pipeline expansion opportunities are expected to begin in 2017 with ramp-up in 2018 and beyond. Federal, provincial, and business community commitments to replace production of coal-fired plants are promising, and we're well positioned to capture our share of this work. Investments in renewable energy also provide growth opportunities. For a broader perspective, Aecon's balance sheet and financial capacity remain key advantages in our ability to continue to grow and lever the significant energy and infrastructure investments, including P3s, expected in the coming years. We continue to be disciplined in responding to requests for our services, becoming pre-qualified, bidding, negotiating, and carrying out work with the ultimate goal of continued improvement in adjusted EBITDA and adjusted EBITDA margin. Aecon's foundations embody our industry-leading safety culture with record-setting performance, our skillful execution capabilities, and our efforts to enhance the productivity of our business through innovation. We take pride in the strength and the resiliency embedded in our operations as well as in our commercial culture. As we near the celebration of Canada's 150th anniversary, we reflect on the fact that some of our predecessor companies were founded only 10 years after our country's beginnings, and we've been connecting communities and laying foundations ever since. As you leave today, the Canada 150 hats are a nod to this history. Please help yourself to one or two of them as you leave. We are equally excited about the future for this company. As a company comprised of a highly skilled team of specialists ready to collaborate with our clients and our partners to deliver results across Canada and globally, we are investing. We are poised for growth. We are Aecon.
For over 100 years, Aecon has grown through mergers and acquisitions to offer construction services to an evolving marketplace. As construction projects in the Canadian market grow in size and complexity, Aecon has used its strength and diversity to create a recognizable difference. Our many operating units pull together to respond to this changing era of mega projects, P3 public-private partnerships, and other alternate financing models. Internally, we called this single solution One Aecon. Our operating units still focus on our long-standing business relationships. Today, we are considered a significant player in Canada and a respected partner internationally. At any given time across this country, Aecon is involved in major projects involving finance, design, construction, maintenance, and in some cases, operations. With many projects valued in the hundreds of millions of dollars, we see engagement of all four of our operating segments. Several of these projects are above $1 billion. The K+S Potash Legacy Mine in Saskatchewan is our largest mining project to date. Eglinton Crosstown Light Rail Transit is our biggest infrastructure project ever. And the Darlington Nuclear Refurbishment Project, where we're working at 4 CANDU reactor faces, is by far the largest energy project ever undertaken by Aecon. We could not have become Canada's largest publicly traded construction development company without having the best team in the industry. Our people are safe, ethical, hardworking, resilient, and with a deep sense of social and environmental responsibility, have propelled Aecon to Best Employer in Canada status year after year. From the roads and transit systems that connect Canadians, the communication networks that power businesses and homes, to the energy that lights and heats this country, each completed project and all the lessons learned have brought us to where Aecon is today. A seasoned and sophisticated company with a diverse portfolio. We have demonstrated over a long period of time that we are capable, flexible, and resilient. Where are we now? We are Aecon, still building things that matter.
And that's who we are. On behalf of Brian and I and the Board of Directors, we thank you for your continued support, and of course would now be pleased to respond to questions.